Hi everyone, in this short video I'm going to be showing you how to style our faux green hydrangea arrangement, which is predominantly all about the green, and I've used the green viburnum. It's a really vibrant, zingy, springy green, and then just layered in some lovely white textures from the lilac and the white roses, and then the plum blossom. It just gives it that nice little bit of texture. I'm going to be arranging it in our laburnum vase. The laburnum is around 28 centimetres tall and it's got a neck opening of around 14, so it's quite a sizable one that holds quite a number of stems. But this also looks great in the Suffolk, in the Hemmingstone. It's one of those that you could literally put this in the apostrophe vase and it would look lovely. So I'm going to be starting with our foliage. This is our green eucalyptus, and I'm just going to be bending this down just so that that green starts at the neck of the vase, but also you want it to get some shape and some height. So again, with this one, I can go a little bit taller, a nice bend, something like that. And don't worry, at this point they're going to move around. So don't waste your time kind of trying to position them, because by the time we get everything else in, they'll all start to support each other. Next up is the plum blossom, because this is such a huge stem. It's got loads of kind of side branches. I want to get this in early so that we can then start to kind of nestle all of the other stems into it. And I'm going to allow kind of this to be my top height point with this lovely kind of tall branch. I'm going to go around about there and bend that up. And then with the other one, probably just going to go a tad shorter, just so they're not identical. And with these, when you've received them, you might have received your stem looking a bit tighter than mine are right now. I've used these time and time again to photograph, so you just want to take a couple of seconds just to branch out all of these side shoots, just to get as much kind of volume and flowers out of them. So something like that is kind of a nice shape base that we've got going on. And then I'm going to pop in the green viburnum next. So again, they're quite like a generous stem with 4 different kind of clusters of the green heads. So I get those in relatively early. And again, they do a great job of kind of creating a shape for us. And you can tweak all of these to kind of droop naturally how you want them to, but yeah, I love these. So I want one kind of higher up on this side, so around about there, which looks like, I don't even have to bend it, but I will just check. Might need to go a little bit shorter than it was. And we're around there. And then I want to get this other one in a bit lower, maybe around there. These have super long stems, so I mean I've literally bent that practically in half. And now is the point where you can start feeling inside the vase that you're starting to build like a bit of a structure and everything's starting to support each other. Turn it around for you. And then next, I'm going to pop in these hydrangeas. So these are kind of like the star of the show. These are new to our collection this year. They kind of have that almost dried look, like, you know, when white hydrangeas are just turning to dry. They have that look, which, yeah, I absolutely fell in love with them. So we're going to have one kind of right in this spot at the end. So I'm just going to bend it up ever so slightly, 1.5 inches, and pop that in almost kind of off center. You don't want it to be kind of staring at you in the face. Just so it's just connecting that vase to flowers. And then the others, what I do like about these is that sometimes I'll just really make them stand tall, like have them right up, and then other times you could really manipulate them to kind of face face the side, and that way you're going to give your arrangement just that more natural feel. It's just not going to feel as kind of structured and rigid. So this one I'm going to leave at full height and have in here at the back somewhere. And this one I'll have over to this, facing towards me on this side of the vase. I don't want it to be the same height as this. But it's just about kind of getting to a point where you're happy with its positioning. Maybe something like that. But what I'm going to do, and what I suggest you do, is just come round to the other side, make sure that you're happy with like the positioning of the hydrangeas before you continue. And I think that will really help kind of benefit before we get the others in. And like I said, everything is now kind of supporting each other, which is really helpful. Yeah, so something like that. And then I'm going to get our lilac in. Absolutely in love with this stem. So you get the benefit of having some of their green leaves and then two beautiful, these are Real Touch, lilac heads with those gorgeous buds and kind of more of an off-white look to them. And I'll leave, I think I'm going to leave this one at full height, round about there. And then this one, I want it to go right next to that hydrangea, so I'm just breaking up these two whilst kind of filling in this gap, if that makes sense. So give that a nice bend in there. Just really using the wire within that stem to kind of allow it to kind of spill forward a little bit. Something like that. And then last but by no means least are our white rose. Absolutely incredible. These are like hand painted, hand curled, the most realistic faux rose I've ever seen. And yeah, I'm probably not even going to bend these. I'm just going to allow them to kind of do their thing in there. Maybe have this one on this side. And now, even though I haven't bent either of those, they don't look the same because one's kind of facing forwards and this one's facing the other way, so that when people are standing in different directions, you can kind of get a real nice sense of the arrangement. So yeah, final thing is just to stand back and make sure that you're completely happy with the positioning of everything. And if you're not, take it out and yeah, have a second go. There is no right or wrong with these things. So that is our green hydrangea faux arrangement. I hope you enjoy arranging your stems. Thanks for watching.